We're here in Seattle. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris Singleton, I'm John. And we'll be back with the first. Ready to go now. Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Yoan on the ground, and that's just foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's Judge now, leading the AL in batting average. Right side, and foul ball. Judge matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Stanton now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here, and on further review it was a strike, so they've still got both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on, and a swing and a miss. That's out number 3. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show. Back in Seattle and taking the ball for the Yankees, Max Fried. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. Brendan Donovan now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Inside.
Nope.
Ball
inside.
one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Cal Raleigh now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Now an 0-2 from Free. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
That's a ball.
No score here in the second. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Stays alive. And a 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. That's down and in. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Bellinger thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now for Seattle, Dominic Panzone. Popped in the air, left field. And there's one down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Mariners. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Maximus notches the K. We'll move to the third. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1. That one fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. And that's outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena takes it in for the out. 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one not close. Ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Top of the third, no score. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Ball inside, just missed. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard, looking to extend the play now. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. There's Ryan McMahon now. Ball, that's out. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. They're waving McMahon home. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. Caught in a rundown now. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there. A hitter's nightmare.
Leo Rivas leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, a former Rookie of the Year, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Here comes the 0-1. That's to third, to second, and that's not it. Now it goes to first, and it's not in time. Whoa.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them.
McMahon. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back at T-Mobile Park. On to the 4th. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And Judge is down on strikes.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Stanton now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baez. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss. Brian Wu with the strikeout. Woo, woo.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Ball 1.
Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Chisholm off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left. Welcome back. And singing last time out, he was nearly untouchable. Today, same story.
He's pitching like a man on a mission out there. A hitter's nightmare.
Donovan swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Goes goes down looking.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
There's a swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Josh Naylor. He popped out his first time.
Foul.
The M's yet to pick up a hit here. That's to third. To first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Mariners back in Seattle, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario. To the right side. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in. Ben Rice.
Ball.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball. That's just out.
Late with the swing there. Hit on the ground to short. Toss to Naylor. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Austin Wells.
Ball. Down. That's ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swing and a bouncer. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. Down in order, go the Yankees. Back at T-Mobile Park. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Panzone. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Bunts it in the air. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 3,
Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a miss, strike 1. This one in the air. Rice under it. 2 up, 2 down. Rob Refsnyder digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Jose A. Ferrer. This is his third time out this year. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball there. Ferrer, a 6'1" lefty, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him. One up, one down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the air, right field. Refsnyder under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a runner out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. The 0-1.
Ball.
Late on that fastball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good ball.
Comes up empty.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, with two strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Late on that fastball. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Now one missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. That is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Chisholm, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. This one chopped up the middle. Mastroboni. They get the force as they pass up the chance of the double play. Go ahead run on base. Cody Bellinger now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Has grounded out a couple of times. Sliced hard but foul. Here's your 1. And that's fouled off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Liner caught at second. The Yanks lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cal Raleigh. .95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
The 0-2. Fly ball down the line. And it had the distance, but slices foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now one away.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. All tied up here in the bottom of the 7th. And Naylor swings through that one.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out. Back in Seattle, ready to be.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 88, Cooper.
And that one fouled off. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Go ahead run on base. Austin Wells the next to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away. One out. At first, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Nope, that's the ball.
And that is cut on and missed. And now it's even 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Go-ahead run is at third. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play. And fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one ripped, but foul. 2 on, 1 out. And that just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you.
Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from third. They lead it in the 8th. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. On the ground to third. To second, there's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's now back at T-Mobile Park. Bottom of the 8th. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Swings through that one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today.
Clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Blue. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
The other way. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So runner at second, 2 down. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back in Seattle. New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Next offering is fouled back. Brash, in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they put the tag on him for the out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on.
And here comes the Mariners.
For the Mariners, number 75.
Now, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a foul ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Toss to Naylor. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance. Back at T-Mobile Park. All set for the box. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar. A chance at his first save of the year. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Outside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Lifted in the air, left field. Pretty well struck. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. And we are tied.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
The play, Cal Raleigh. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that's a strikeout looking. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Fouled off left side.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Next offering is down low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. But this clutch home run gets us even again. On to extra innings. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss. High fly ball out towards left field. On the move, racing back. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Go-ahead run on base. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Arozarena under it. And there's 2 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 10th. In now is the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
This one in the air, right field. And
that ball bounced over.
as it hits the fence. And the Mariners walk it off in extra innings. 3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi.